game away from sending OpTic Gaming to the elimination bracket.
OpTic fans starting to show a little bit of concern, I'm sure, but one game here they could wrestle away and keep this series going just to install that belief once more. It's King of the Hill here on Live Fire, a massive game for OpTic. FaZe could close it out though as Renegade goes straight for that sniper.
Must-win game for OpTic if they want to stay alive in this series. FaZe Clan with an opportunity to close this out in a convincing fashion, to say the least. 3-0 with a win here. Starting things off with Formal. It's a double kill and 3 dead for FaZe.
Snakebite gets that heat wave, but Snakebite can't quite connect the dots with it, and that's going to be every single player of FaZe Clan taking a turn in the death screen, and that's a fantastic start here from OpTic. Not only the kills, not only the confidence, but now they've got Matthew Piper, who's got a nice gold-looking coat on.
Yeah, name a scarier combo than Formal with the Overshield, and also maybe with a chip on his shoulder as well. That can certainly do the trick, as he's going to now move pillars and try to get some early control on this first hill.
Should be OpTic's hill at the moment. Formal still has so much Overshield to play with as well, although Royal 2 does a pretty damn good job of chipping away at it. Trippy going to be playing on the pillars here. And now how did FaZe Clan try and break this setup, this chokehold that OpTic have on this first hill?
Formal doing so well to challenge that Royal 2 angle and stay alive. Now he rotates Nest. And once again, kill Snakebite in almost the exact same spot. Great angles from Formal, and it's an early killing spree to kick off the game.
Formal's still alive as well. Royal 2 taken down, and Formal is 6-0 at the start of this game. This is what you need from your big players. He makes it 7. That should not have been a trade from the side of Frosty. That is an amazing play from Formal.
Great play, as you said. Not trade that Frosty never should have let happen. And Formal starts off the game 7-1. The next highest kills on FaZe Clan is 2 for Renegade. What a start there.
Yeah, Formal's got more kills than the entirety of FaZe Clan added up at the moment. Snakebite is going to be added to another kill on the side of OpTic Gaming, but you can see all of a sudden that FaZe are starting to get a little bit more organization on their push towards this hill. Formal survives for a second, but Frosty now really putting the pressure on. He's got the ping miss. The weapons go off the map alongside the body of Trippy.
Look at the pre-nades from Frosty, nading the left pillar, then nading the right pillar. He knew exactly how Formal would push from back tower and immediately keeps the advantage for FaZe. And what started off as an incredible run from OpTic Gaming could be shut down pretty quick here.
Renegade doesn't need to be asked twice as well if he wants to go forward and contest. Hill time still here. And now Renegade, he's going to have to face 4 players from OpTic Gaming because they're all alive and his teammates have fallen. Renegade, ring around the rosy for now, manages to pick up 1, does damage to another as well. You got to kill Renegade. You cannot let him do this.
Like you said, he doesn't need an invitation, and he challenges this battle against Formal as well. This man is so confident with this roster. 3 dead for OpTic Gaming. And gonna look to steal out this hill. Once again, FaZe need about half of the point to finish it out.
Just a bit of a surprise for me to see that. OpTic, usually when they get 3 dead, we've been harping on about how damn good they are and making it 4 dead as quickly and as efficiently as possible. Yes, Renegade had an Overshield. It makes it more difficult, but you gotta do the damage. You've gotta flood in as quickly as possible. Maybe they didn't have the line of sight they required, but Renegade making a play once more, but now he's gonna have to watch as OpTic put FaZe Clan 4 dead, and they're back in this hill, and OpTic might be back in this game.
And OpTic, that's the start that they needed there. They were even tested, pushed against the wall, as we said, as FaZe rallied back and took the lead in that first hill in the end. But OpTic Gaming, they find a way to still get the first point. Double kill from APG as well. Still 3 dead for FaZe Clan.
And APG is one of the fiercest competitors you will ever meet on any video game, in any walk of life. This man, he loves to win more than anything else. And if he can drag his team back into the game and Trippy can start to find a few bodies and a few heads with his sniper rifle, then OpTic might be able to convert the second hill. They're already 50% done on this tower hill.
Still 2 dead yet again here. OpTic now outslaying FaZe 26-19. This is the start that OpTic Gaming needed in game number 3 in order to get back in this series.
Overshield coming up as well in a few moments' time. It looks like all of the resources of FaZe Clan are going towards it. Snakebite comes in and somehow gets the trade thanks to a little bit of a team nade coming in. But it's going to be FaZe who will be able to secure this power-up. Now they can go forward. Formal is trying to lock down the tower. He's not going to be able to, and Frosty's just waiting. Biding his time, waiting for everyone on OpTic to respawn. Now he's going to pop the Ovi, and now he's going to go to work.
Look at the perfectly timed Ovi pop. As you said, it does get melted off, but he gets a free kill because of it on the pillars. It's perfect timing, and they will keep 2 dead on OpTic Gaming and continue scoring, make it 3 dead. Formal is the only player alive, along with Lucid and Rat Tunnel, and this will be more points on the board here for FaZe.
FaZe turn this hill on its head almost. 50% of the way done for them. Last opportunity really for OpTic to push, but they've got to go through Frosty. And he's got a sniper rifle, and he doesn't miss very often.
10 and 7 for Frosty. Let's not forget it wasn't long ago where he only had 1 kill, and he picks up another killing spree. He's 11 and 7.
OpTic might have to give this one up. APG scarpering away, and it looks like they are going to give this one up. OpTic know this isn't their hill to win. This isn't their battle to take. FaZe tie it up a 1-1 as now we move towards the garage.
Finally, Frosty gets taken down, but not before going 11 and 8. As you say, game tied up 1-1, and the Slays are tied up as well, now 30 apiece.
Back and forth between these two squads on this King of the Hill game type. It's a fascinating one to watch, as OpTic have complete control of the map at the moment. Respawns are going to be coming in. And where is the push going to happen? APG gets a trade onto Renegade. Always a trades are fine if you're in control of that hill.
Now over to Formal. How does he respond here? A little bit of love tap in the back from the side of Rat Tunnel. That couldn't have helped. 2 dead for OpTic as FaZe will continue controlling top sandbags.
Confidence of Frosty. Challenging Lucid initially with no shields. Gets a little bit of initial damage done, and FaZe get the break. Even though they did good damage there, OpTic Gaming on the respawns, it wasn't enough to stop FaZe being coordinated enough and surgical enough to break through that setup.
You really can't ask for more here. These two teams tied 1-1 in this map number 3. Absolutely nice little stick here from Frosty. Gets the second one as well up top. Make it a double.
Formal trying to stop Snake by getting this overshield as well, but he's a man on his own at the moment. But he's doing a pretty damn good job of it, if I'm fair. He picks up one. Well, he picks up the damage, I should say, for Trippy to move in and pick up that kill, and all of a sudden, Trippy's gonna get the overshield. Formal just did so much in that play.
So much. Now, Trippy grabs the overshield off the back of that play. He will now step in as well. They'll find the player Rat Tunnel. 3 dead for FaZe, and what looked like it was certainly going to be a go-ahead point for FaZe is now going to be a scoring rally for OpTic Gaming.
The way that both these teams are breaking each other's setup is so fascinating to watch. There's almost not enough time to talk about how it's going down.
I agree.
The next push is already coming in, but it is coordinated almost to a T on how they want to try and push and how they want to break. At the moment, it's 3v3 on the map. Lucid picks up 2 with that sniper rifle. Trippy should get this one as well. It's 4 dead for FaZe, and OpTic will secure this hill.
How about the timing from Trippy? He's sitting there on Rat Tunnel. He goes out a key door and just goes towards Overshield and catches both of those players off guard to maintain control for OpTic Gaming. Formal with the snipe on the crafty angle from the back of house. OpTic Gaming will take the lead 2-1 off of a great scoring run.
It's a tale as old as esports time. Formal on a Sunday brings his best, his Sunday best, to these kind of games and these kind of series. At the moment, he's leading, I should say, just behind Trippy in the kills department. But he's starting to hit some big shots, starting to hit some bodies. OpTic already halfway through this next hill as well. And they're starting to show signs of life here, and Formal is the reason for it.
And not just OpTic Gaming heating up the Let's Go OpTic chant starting in the room as well. It's an absolutely packed house, unsurprisingly, for OpTic versus FaZe here in Charlotte. 1 dead apiece now as Royal 2 will wait to see how we can play this bottom middle cuts.
Heatwave should be good enough to control all of cuts. Overshield going to be popping as well. Royal 2 making that play means FaZe have control of the OS side of the map. Formal's the only player he has to deal with. And I think the Formal knows is there as well. Trade comes in. Snakebite will be able to secure this, and this is massive for FaZe. Overshield inside of this hill is such a pain to deal with, and again, FaZe just delaying the pop, making sure that they leave it till the last second until they have to engage to take that bit of extra damage, and now they have to fight in their hands.
Yeah, if I'm honest, I think it took a while, but now that we're in year 2, you're seeing a lot more delayed overshield pops, and there's so many advantages, especially when you have slaying control. If you have 2 or 3 dead, you really should delay that overshield pop and take care of the damage. 4 dead for OpTic Gaming as FaZe looks to answer back and come back on this hill, only a few points away from tying the game.
Snakebite still has OS, by the way. Snakebite still has OS. That's how good a job that FaZe just did on that hill. It's tied up at 2-2, and now we head to the hill that provides us with the most carnage. It's top middle, and Snakebite's in a great position here, controlling tower. Sniper rifle just popped as well.
Yeah, keep an eye on that sniper rifle. Still 3 dead. FaZe continues all of the slaying control. APG's your only player alive in house, and the teammates will be joining him now.
And look how brilliant this is. Snakebite says, I see you got the sniper rifle, Renegade. You take tower, I'll step in hill. You keep me alive. I put all of my trust into you to hit the shots, because that's how we're going to win this game. Formal just about manages to juke out and away from that shot as it fires from the barrel of the S7. But now he's going to be re-challenged, and now he's going to explode, return it to the sender. Formal was on fire, but now it's Renegade's turn to take over.
And that salt in the wound, that nade would have killed Formal anyway, but Renegade uses Formal's own grenade, return to sender, kills him in the cuts, and will maintain control of tower with the sniper rifle as well.
OpTic can't get near this hill at the moment. They need this OS.
Yeah.
They don't get this OS, it's all FaZe. They will go up 3-2. As Frosty and Snakebite combine once more. Formal comes in to get a double kill though. That's going to clean the hill out. Renegade's still a problem though. Trippy's finding that out very, very quickly. Formal, why are you challenging Renegade?
Of course, killing spree, double kill for Renegade. He was the last player alive for FaZe, and he was the one player that OpTic Gaming needed to take down. They were unable to do so. They have still been unable to do so.
Look at APG as well, staying alive. Royal 2 on the flank though is going to clean the hill up. He's got the OS, he's looking for more as well. And this will be FaZe surely being in a position to almost guarantee this next hill. FaZe should go up 3-2. Royal 2's just hunting down Formal at the moment, and he's going to find his prey.
Question is, do they even delay the cap here because there's 60 seconds left on the clock, essentially? They could play this a little slow and late cap the top midpoint, but right now they find themselves 3 dead, so they don't really have an option to do so. They need to regain control.
I mean, I don't know what happened away from the screen of Royal 2, but my goodness, did OpTic do well. They didn't have an OS, they didn't have the power on the map, and still, they managed to break the setup of FaZe Clan to get inside of that hill for just a few seconds more, but they don't have any more mistakes left here. You can see, if they get broken once more, then FaZe will step in this hill. By doing so, they will secure this hill, and with 3 dead, ahead in the clouds, and a couple of bullets to the body, FaZe will go up 3-2.
Talk about insult to injury, not the first time the Renegade has been shooting OpTic bodies in this series and making a statement with not only the kills, but also the extra love taps. 3-2 now for FaZe. OpTic Gaming needs to tie the game. They've only got 56 seconds to do so.
There seems to be a story of Overshield this game as well. The Overshield has been such a difference maker in a game of such small margins. But now OpTic really are on life support. They've got 50 seconds or so to get back into this game. The first step they've done pretty well though. That's getting 3 members, make it 4 members of FaZe Clan dead, and OpTic inside of that hill.
Great play from OpTic. That's exactly the timing that they needed it. They do get 4 dead. They will put more points on the board. Most importantly, they're keeping the game clock at 49 seconds as well. This next push from FaZe could win the game.
Could do, but Overshield is so important here for both teams. Royal 2 goes in, gets 2 with the stick as well. It's 2v2 on the map. Frosty top middle, Trippy inside of the hill. And it looks like FaZe have decided to try and prioritize getting Trippy out of that position. The last 2 players flood in to try and deal with him, but Trippy's buying so much time here and distracting everyone from the OS side of the map.
The question is, where is that Overshield? Where does the sniper go? Those 2 are very likely going to
still
determine
alive,
the game.
by the way.
Trippy's still alive, but so much time for OpTic. Here comes APG with the OS.
Trippy bought too much time. Trippy bought all the time, and APG says, thank you, Trippy. I move in, and I tie this game up.
Are you kidding me? Of course, at the last second, down to the wire. We're tied 3-3, 43 seconds still on the game clock here.
Plenty of time to work with. Well, that is a blunder on the side of FaZe. Brilliant from Trippy, did everything he could, but 2 players have to be able to kill 1 much, much quicker than FaZe did there. And the man on your screen, maybe that's given him the confidence to start frying. Trippy picks up a double, and OpTic back into this game.
He's not done yet. Do not count this man out. Trippy stepping up when his team needed it most. He'll pick up all the damage as well, maybe even get this kill. But look at the time on the board. Still 43 seconds, 75% done for OpTic. These next kills could win the game right here.
Frosty just spiking out the hill, though. He's going to delay the push from OpTic, delay the hold, and now FaZe can push off the back of it. 3 players flooding the hill, and OpTic again find themselves momentarily on the back foot. 2 in the death screen. FaZe have broken through. APG needs to make some plays. APG stays alive and gets Snakebite out that hill.
Of course, APG stays alive. Can APG wrap on C? That's the question. Lucid buys him time. Lucid wins an unbelievable battle with a perfect 4-shot from the cuts. That might seal the deal for OpTic here.
20 seconds left. Formal gets grenaded though and can't step in that hill. Royal 2 still alive as well, and FaZe still alive as well. Double kill for Royal 2 at the back of the tower. APG last alive, and don't write FaZe off of this game yet. OpTic need this hill. FaZe do as well, but OpTic, they only need to step in for a second.
Let's not forget, OpTic needs to both time the break. Great shot from Royal 2. They need to time the break, and they have 9 seconds after the break to jump in. FaZe Clan has to hold an unbelievable amount here. Overtime.
1 second left. It's going to be overtime. Next point wins. Overshield up, and APG with a double kill was opening it up for Formal to grab. Formal's going to be there, and Formal gets taken down. One of the greatest shots in Halo, once again showing It's not just about hitting the shots, it's when you hit them.
Ovi was down on cuts. Where does Ovi go? It goes into the hands of Wilson with 2 dead for FaZe. This should be OpTic Gaming.
Frosty, he gets taken down, and OpTic still in this series. Still in this fight.